Hi everybody, welcome back to Cedar Creek RC. John here. Last week, at least I think it was last week, we went over the body. I kind of got these holes filled in for trx4 Bronco rebuild. Showed how dirty it was. I think it's time to start cleaning and organizing. Probably mostly just cleaning. I do have a couple extra parts that I'm going to use on this. I think the ESC and everything is still good. I do have new differential parts, new transmission housing. I think I might upgrade to aluminum though. I have a new skid plate and I have some new sliders. Like I said, I had a kit for all this, so that's why we're going to do it this way. I probably need a box, but I don't have one right now. But I don't really know where to start. It's kind of overwhelming. The Ascent, the Scout, not the Ascent, wasn't that bad. This seems to have a lot more stuff in it. I don't think that's a stock servo. Could be a stock servo. I don't know. I haven't taken anything out really to look at it. But it is pretty dirty. That's okay. I kind of like this little series. I probably need some little bags. Because I think with the Red Cat, I labeled all the little bags. So I should probably do that as well with this. I'll just grab. The thing about buying RC cars is you tend to get a lot of little bags. I guess these would be your rock sliders. I think the hardest part is going to be getting like the shift servo linkage and all that stuff set up the right way. Or at least that's where I'm going to be probably the most nervous, trying to get all the shift angles and everything right on that. Well, the connectors look good. So that shouldn't be that big of an issue. We're going to have to get into this before I take the ESC off, I think. And I guess if all else fails, I do have another ESC and everything. Oh no, that looks like super clean. And none of the bolts seem super rusty, so that's a bonus. But I think I am going to actually order the screw kit. I'm trying not to make a huge mess. We're definitely going to need new links. Like I have a ultrasonic cleaner and I'm going to try to clean these up. But just from looking at it, it is really dirty. All right, well, that'll give me access. Yeah, there's a ton of dirt on that. I'm just going to set this. Hope my camera stays in a good spot. We definitely have to loosen up a lot of stuff to get the battery tray. It's a C-channel chassis, if you didn't know. I'm not going to try to do a whole lot tonight. I always say that and I end up doing more than what I want to. I really just want to get under and get into this just a little bit just to see how dirty it is. But I think I'm going to have to take off more than what I want to. Probably should have taken some photos. And you can see the dirt and the rust. I mean, it's not horrible. I've seen a lot worse. Sorry if you can see my extra. I just used my old camera or old phone as a camera. Since the screws aren't in horrible shape, I'm just going to put those back kind of in the area they belong. But all this stuff with the locking diffs and everything is what's making me nervous. Because I really don't know, like, I've never really messed with shift servos and stuff like that before. These wires, let's see. That's channel 1. Alright, so I'm going to pause the video, stop the video, and I'll be back in just a minute. Okay, we got most of the wires pulled. Got to do a couple little things. Mostly just removing the locking diff cables. I think I'm going to have to buy new ones anyways. This one looks like it's a little bent. I don't know if it can be straightened out. But it's got a big kink right in the middle of it. And I'm trying to label, like, this one, if I'm looking from the driver's side, this one's on the left, this one's on the right. I don't know if that's the proper way to do it, but that's how I'm doing it. I think today is mainly just getting some of the electronics off. And I am open to suggestions, 'cause some of this stuff I do not know what some of this goes to. Like, there's a battery plug, it looks like, for the on the ESC, and I don't know what that is. If you know, leave it in the comments below. It's this cable right here. I don't know. Bring it up. Don't have great lighting. I don't know what this cable's for. I don't know if it has to do with just Traxxas, or, I don't know what all cars they use these. What is it, a XL5 system? I don't know what all they go to. And I could leave it, take the 2-speed out and leave it a single speed, but I don't think I want to do that. I don't really know. I don't know how to take this off. Just like that. Definitely need to mark that shift linkage. But tearing something down is always a lot easier than putting it back together too, probably. Looks like I think it's been in sand. That was a link. Just trying to loosen these up enough to get this little servo mount. Just at least get the servo out. Then I think I'm going to call it a night as far as working on this. Let me see if I can find something else to tinker with for a little bit, but this is pretty dirty. I thought that was going to be, well, that wasn't bad. Not as bad as I thought. Guess I might as well just take this off. Take it off while we're here. But I believe that's going to be it for tonight, everybody. I appreciate everybody watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all those things. And we'll tear into this a little bit more next week. I'm going to get some parts. I'm going to try to figure out how to use this ultrasonic cleaner too in the process. And we'll see how that goes. But yeah, thanks everybody for watching. Like, subscribe, share, do all those things. And we will be back next week. In the meantime, everybody stay safe and have a great day.